if you don't care, then like you don't care. So it's like, how are you supposed to? You're not gonna, like, if you have two people, one person's cares so much and the other person doesn't care. Like obviously the person who cares is gonna go further. Like I don't think you can. Like you can only fake it so much and whatnot. And then too, it's, I don't know, if you're caring, and then you kind of are like, I don't know, you're more inclined to try and do better, and you're like happy to be there versus like kind of like, oh, fuck man, we're out here again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's a trap a lot of power engineers fall into early on. When you first get a job,
Yeah.
it's like, ideally you want to be the most competent operator you can manage to be in. That would mean knowing the facility like the back of your hand, learning the whole facility, being like, this is my plant, I'm responsible for it, and I'm going to know it as well as you can manage. Like that's the ideal. No one reaches that ideal. You can strive for it, but a trap that a lot of guys fall into, because like we talked about earlier, there's a lot of downtime, is you start getting lazy.
Of like, of being like an operator is like the internal battle with yourself is to like, to make sure that you're still working and not like,
and learning.
Yeah. Learning, and not just like, I guess like, I don't know, taking advantage of how good it is, if that makes sense.
Totally. And I mean, if you can be that guy who takes the responsibility of the plant onto his back and goes above and beyond what it means to be an operator. Like I've seen you do this, Hunter, and very inspirationally have started climbing the ranks. And that is how you kind of unlock the upper ends of power engineering, eh? If you really can manage to become a very competent power engineer, you can go so far. Fighting that inner complacency and actually doing what it takes is hard. It's hard to do, you know, like when you have all this freedom to sit around and you're a young guy or girl, you're probably going to be tempted to watch Netflix and just waste that time instead of working on your competence.
Yeah, no,